and welcome to Foley's Homestead. Now today we are going to be sowing some chilli and tomato seeds because where I live it is a moderate climate, so we have to get them started early because if not they're probably not going to ripen. So we have got some seeds, of course, module trays, we've got a propagator. Now this propagator, I've got 2 of them. Now I've got some heat mats because you're going to need some heat mats unless you've got a very warm home, because heat mats are very crucial, especially for chilies. And we've got some compost, potting compost. Now please be aware that sometimes it just won't work. Last year, I don't know why, but it just didn't work for me. The only chilies that actually grew for me was the Ring of Fire chilies. Really spicy, well, not really spicy. And we've also got a water squirter because you do. Bit broken, got a dash hound. You don't want to be pouring water over when you've done them because it's just not a good idea. You're going to flood it. So just moisten the soil up. Now without further ado, let's get to it. Right, let's get to it. Now, you may think that I'm a bit OCD, but here's my seeds. Well, the ones that I've got ready for this year. Now they're all colour coded, and I've got my chilies, and I've got like my roots, etc. Okay. Right, let's put some soil. So firstly, I'm going to aerate the soil. Just make it more crumbly, really. It's just better for the seeds. Now, we are doing lots and lots of stuff to our garden this year. There's going to be 10 raised beds. There's going to be a greenhouse. We've got a log storage. Obviously, we've got an open fire. But that's just new. We've just moved in to a new place. So it's going to be fun. Right. So you just want to make sure you take the clumps out. You don't want the clumps some really big clumps. Okay. Some people probably say, why are you doing it directly on the table? It'll get cleaned. We've got a 2-year-old, so it's not really going to be that much of a difference. And yeah, make sure your hands are very, very dry, because if you do touch your seeds with any moisture on your hands, they will go off very quickly. Right, so I've got some jalapenos, Carolina Reaper. Now these are all organic. I'm gonna have some Zimbabwe black chilies, Slim Jim chilies, and then for the tomatoes, yellow Sunbury
tomato.
I've got some. This is what I was on about. Sun-fired filet tomato. They're brilliant. They're like a purpley orange, and they're about as big as your hand, to be honest. Now most people do it by labelling. I do it by a notebook. I just write lane 1, lane 2, lane 3 or whatever, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever. And because I absolutely detest them in there, Don't know why, it's just me. So always do it in a notebook if you're not comfortable doing that, because I know some people may not like that. Just do it by labelling. But I think it's a more better way, having it in a book, so you can just go through it, right, this is what's popped up, you can tick it that you germinate, it's germinated, then you know what's happening. First off, I'm going to do some tomatoes. I only put one seed in each module. If it don't pop up, it doesn't pop up. The thing is, if you put too many in there, in my eyes, you're wasting seeds and money. So these are yellow submarine tomatoes. I grew some last year and it did really well, but that was a different property. So let's see how these do outside on this property, because it was about an hour away. Here we have just tomatoes and chilies. Now, on a note, some chilies, like the Carolina Reaper, may take up to a month to actually germinate. So you just have to be patient. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to just put probably a quarter of an inch of water at the bottom, so it's not, you know, just for humidation. Pop the propagator lid on. Now pop it on top of a seeded heat mat. When I say seeded, I mean, so it's not like for a reptile, it's a proper seed one. I don't know what the difference is, but I don't know if it's just a marketing thing, but I always buy the heat mats for seeding. So it's a seedling heat mat, even though they spelt it wrong. On Amazon, it cost me £30 for two. Now these are, I'm pretty sure, yeah, they're the same size of this. So now I've done one, I'm going to do another, probably full of, I would say, aubergines or, see, last year it was really bad. Last year the aubergines didn't even grow properly. I think we had one. Courgettes didn't really do well either. So it was a wet, well, where we were in the UK anyway, well, we are, it was very wet last year. So hopefully this year will be better. Now, the seed mix that I have used is quite sandy. Now, I've never used this before, so I don't know if it's even going to work, but I normally use organic compost, but from outside. Now, last year it was infested with gnats, so there was loads of flying gnats everywhere. It's not very nice. So thank you very much for watching. If you've got this far anyway, please, I would really appreciate you to like and subscribe to my channel. It does help me out a lot. I do shorts. I want to try and start doing more videos, but time will tell. Thank you for watching. Bye now.